From Francis Ngannou, who lived on the streets of Paris before making it in the UFC, to Simone Biles becoming a trailblazer in the world of sports, here are some athletes who defied all the odds stacked against them. Let me tell you, Ngannou's journey is nothing short of inspiring.
This is not what he's used to doing. Nice knee to the leg, right arm free. He was reaching across.
See, before making the life-changing to becoming a pro MMA fighter, the pro fighter faced a daunting challenge: escaping Cameroon. It took him 14 months of evading police and border patrol, living in the unforgiving wilderness of the forest, with nothing but sheer determination and grit to keep him going, before he finally arrived in France. But his struggles didn't end there.
And Enrique's passing now. Passing over the right side. He's in half guard now. He's softening him up.
Ngannou found himself sleeping on the streets of Paris, with nothing but a burning desire to make a name for himself in the world of sports. One day, he walked into a gym and said, "I'm hoping to learn how to box." Little did he know that it would change his life forever. It was there that he discovered the electrifying world of mixed martial arts.
Looking for big bombs.
Goodness, he's coming hard. He knows the shot's coming. If you pressure, you force the shot.
And he knew he had found his calling. In just 3 years, he made it to the big stage, the UFC.
Lopez at the MMA factory in Paris, as they bring in guys
Ngannou knocks Arlovsky down.
His story of courage, perseverance, and unwavering determination proves that with hard work and dedication, anything is possible.
Ngannou with some serious power.
Ngannou knows it.
And the same goes for Michael Jordan. Back in 1978, when Jordan was just a 15-year-old kid with big dreams.
Grant from long range. Davis gets the rebound from behind Nance. Jordan goes and gets three.
He tried out for his high school varsity basketball team, along with 50 of his classmates. But despite his passion for the game, Jordan didn't make the cut.
The Bulls with an 84-82 victory in dramatic fashion.
The star himself admitted that not making the team was embarrassing and heart-wrenching. He went home, locked himself in his room, and he let out his frustration in tears. But here's the thing, Jordan didn't let that rejection define him. Instead, he turned it into motivation.
Jordan to the hole. Wrapped up by Ostertag, and somehow, some way.
He used the disappointment as fuel to work harder and prove himself. During his sophomore year, MJ dominated the junior varsity team and honed his skills.
He's going to try to drive it, get to the foul line.
That's the pick from Purdue from long range. Jordan has 29.
And that growth spurt in 1979 didn't hurt either. He shot up to 6'3" and made the varsity squad the following year. He quickly became Laney High's star player, dazzling everyone with his talent and determination on the court. That initial rejection pushed Jordan to become one of the most decorated athletes in history.
Is vintage Jordan super stuff.
I'll tell you, I hope nobody blinked watching that one.
His illustrious career includes 6 NBA championships, 14 All-Star games, and 2 Olympic gold medals.
You know, it would have been better for Charles to follow.
He's not just a basketball player. He's a true baller, an inspiration to aspiring athletes all over the world. Speaking of being an inspiration, how can I not mention Lindsey Vonn? The queen of the slopes and the most decorated female skier in history has a story that's as awe-inspiring as her skiing skills. Her journey to greatness started when she was just a little 7-year-old with big dreams. She knew from the moment she strapped on her skis that she was destined for greatness. At 9 years old, she boldly told her family that she was going to make it to the Olympics one day. But Vonn's path to the top of her sport was not an easy one. She faced countless physical and emotional challenges along the way. She's had her fair share of injuries, from tearing her ACL to shattering her arm, tearing her meniscus, and even suffering from multiple concussions. Despite these setbacks, Vonn never gave up. One of Vonn's biggest motivations in her career has been her mother, who suffered a stroke while giving birth to her. Despite the physical limitations she faced, Vonn sees it as a privilege to be able to work hard and come back from her setbacks. This perspective has shaped the way she approaches adversity and fuels her determination to overcome any obstacle that comes her way. And Manny Pacquiao's career tells a similar story. Once upon a time in the Philippines, there was a young boy with a dream. He was living in extreme poverty, struggling to get by with just one meal a day and even sleeping on the streets. He's not just a basketball player, but this kid had something special. He had fists of fury. Pacquiao quickly realized that his hands could be his ticket out of poverty, his safety tool in a world that seemed to be against him.
100%. For DKU, what a learning experience this is for him to be able to have the...
At 16, the former champ laced up his gloves and stepped into the ring for his professional boxing debut as a junior flyweight. And boy did he make an impact. With lightning-fast footwork and punches, and a heart full of determination, he started knocking out opponents left and right. With 8 world championships across different weight divisions,
Joel Diaz understands Manny Pacquiao, but I also know that Joel Diaz...
Pacquiao earned a reputation as a true legend in the sport. But it wasn't just about the glory and accolades for Pacquiao. He always remembered his humble beginning and the fans who supported him along the way. When he announced his retirement, he took a moment to express his gratitude to his fans, who'd given him a chance to escape poverty and inspire people all over the world. An athlete who always remained humbled to the very end.
Manny Pacquiao.
This is better. Oh, and he's gone. Well, he's walked on.
He's truly part of a dying breed.
Manny driving
But if there's one athlete who just refuses to retire and still manages to make his name known, it's Tom Brady. They say lightning doesn't strike the same place twice.
The Buccaneers had 7 targets last week. Brady, perfectly thrown to O.J. Howard.
But let me tell you, Brady is living proof that miracles do happen. It's like winning the lottery while being struck by lightning. That's how rare and remarkable his journey to becoming a Hall of Famer has been.
4-man rush. Brady airing it out, going deep. He's got it to Antonio Brown.
Brady's story starts off with a humble beginning. He was a backup quarterback during his first 2 years at the University of Michigan, patiently waiting for his moment to shine. He wasn't exactly the talk of the town, but he did show some promise, leading the Big Ten in completion percentage and passing efficiency rating during his senior year.
Number 25 again off play action and open for the touchdown. Dorsett.
In 2000, the New England Patriots took a chance on Brady, drafting him in the 6th round. Little did everyone know that this unassuming 6th-round draft pick was about to change the game of football forever. It was a move that would alter the course of NFL history. At first, the future legend had to work hard to prove himself, starting as a backup for the Patriots. But with determination, talent, and an unwavering work ethic, he gradually rose through the ranks. And then, boom, Brady's meteoric rise to greatness began. He became an All-Pro 7-time Super Bowl champion and a 5-time Super Bowl MVP. I'm sure all the teams who passed up on him are kicking themselves to this day. A true diamond in the rough.
On that play action, look out. Brady under pressure, steps away from the sack, fires, hits his man, hits Gronk.
But no one's had a tougher road to greatness than Simone Biles. The undeniable queen of gymnastics isn't only known for her incredible athletic prowess, but also for her unwavering dedication and commitment to her sport.
Take your breath away.
This has been her destiny all along.
She's made sacrifices that would make most people's heads spin, giving up school dances, football games, and friends in pursuit of gymnastics greatness.
Held on.
But little did she know that her path would take her on a journey beyond her wildest dreams. Growing up, Simone faced tremendous challenges. Her parents were unable to care for her, and her mother struggled with addiction. She remembers the days of eating cereal with water because milk was a luxury they couldn't afford. But despite these early hardships, Simone's life took a remarkable turn when she was adopted by a loving and supportive family that provided her with the privilege of confidence and pride. With her newfound family, Simone's talent and determination quickly propelled her to the top of her sport. She became a gold medal gymnast gymnast for the USA, a title that she wears with honor and pride. But Simone's impact goes beyond her accomplishments on the mat. She's become a powerful advocate and role model, using her platform and influence to speak out against injustices. But hey, that's all for athletes who defied all the odds on their way to the top.